What are we doing? What
oh
is
no!
this?
I knocked my glasses off.
I'm
Like,
just supposed to be a disembodied voice. Hey, how do you feel about flaming bears?
Flaming Bears.
Yeah,
They
bears that
are
are on fire.
my favorite indie band.
How do you feel about flaming bears that make video games?
I'm also a pretty big fan of that.
Okay, and how do you feel? Do you like arcade shooters in which you die in 30 seconds?
Yeah.
How about when you die in 5 seconds?
Man, you're just getting better and better.
What if I could tell you that in this game there is a multiplier that you can hit a max combo in?
A word? And then boom, intro.
I don't know if that's gonna work. You never said the name of the game. It's Luftrausers from Vlambeer. That's the flaming bear. Vlambeer means flaming bear.
Yeah, but see, you just said it, so I set you up.
Luftrausers, bro. Do you even Luft?
I play like Luftwaffe.
Of everyone that has been playing Luftrausers that is a friend of mine on Steam, can't touch my score.
Oh my god, yet another game for you to be too good at.
Well, I'm not the best at it.
No, I'm assuming that's probably Nate, right?
I'm the best of the people that I know.
So John, why don't you tell me a little bit about this game?
Luftrausers is a game made by Vlambeer, which is JP and Rami. It also had music done by Yukio.
Oh.
Yeah, we attended a party where he DJ'd and it was awesome in Seattle for PAX Prime. It's an arcade game. It's like arcade to the core. It's a flight game, so it's 2D, you're playing a little ship, and it's like tank controls where you push up to like jet, but then you use the left and right to kind of orientate yourself.
Yeah.
And then you shoot. So it doesn't, like, when you see it in action, it looks like it controls really flawlessly, but the thing is, the control scheme is actually a little different.
It looks a little like Asteroidsy, like as I was watching you play it.
Like, it's not like you think it was where you push the direction and that's the direction you go, because you almost like, from all the Geometry Wars I've played in my life, I almost kind of wanted to play a good dual joystick shooter, but if it did that, I don't think it would be nearly as fun.
It'd be a real different game, yeah.
It'd be a totally different game, but it would be I think it would kind of cut itself short if it was like a propel button, if you had like one button to boost and another button just to left or right. It's hard.
Yeah.
You die a lot.
That does seem to be sort of like the running theme throughout most of Vlambeer's games, is that what seems like a real simple game, like on the surface, quickly kicks your ass.
Yeah, so like as you go through, you progress by having like mini challenges which help you unlock more parts. In the end, I think there's like 6 different parts for each, your weapon, your chassis, or also your engine, and they get as ridiculous as like a gungeon, which is an engine that is propelled by bullets.
That one is my personal favorite, definitely.
Yeah, it's my favorite too, because it's just so silly. But then I think my favorite stuff right now is Jaws, which is the standard bullets with the melee body, which allows you to run into things, and then the aquatic engine, so you can just like dip into the
It's
water.
like the straight up dive bomber.
Yeah, because you can just like, I feel like I can be way more maneuverable. You can use the water as a protective barrier because bullets don't go through it, and if other planes go into it, they crash and die.
Only as long as you're using the aquatic engine, though. Otherwise, like, you take damage while you're in there. Yeah.
And it's super shitty. But no, it's a good game. The color schemes are dumb, like in the most wonderful of ways.
Some of them exceptionally dumb.
It's funny because there's only, I think in every color scheme there's only 7 colors. That's it. And it's just the color schemes get so crazy and ridiculous, as if it's like, like he said, like the Windows high contrast mode, like Windows 3.
Yeah.
Like, who uses that? Nobody.
It's this great sort of like silhouette art style where like you can tell what the layers are, you can tell the foreground, the background, and then like the deep background.
The one thing I don't know though is it's on PC, and I also think on consoles it's 4x3.
I did notice that.
Which is interesting. I don't know if that was on purpose, because I think with arcade games like this, limiting your view makes it more challenging because you don't know where the enemies are, and your bullets, while they do dissipate, they dissipate off of screen.
Yeah.
And so you can spray and pray and hopefully get something. But I really like it. I've been playing it a lot.
That's another running theme with Vlambeer games.
Well, because the play sessions are short, right? So like you sit down and play like 5 to 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Luftrausers before I have to like go do something like work.
It's why I'm really excited to actually pick up the Vita version, because like that's the biggest problem I've had on like the Vita, is finding games that I can sort of pick up and play. I've got Spelunky on there, and that is theoretically a pick up and play game.
Right, but
not really. No, that's
really.
a
You wanna
sit down and obsess.
You want to have some time to play it. The one thing I'll say with my playing of it, it has analog support, but I actually like playing with the D-pad.
I could see that.
Just because that way you have a little bit more fidelity, then you kind of sort of have like a boost button, so you can just push up to boost.
Yeah.
But I think Nate and Landon both liked it better with the analog stick. The most important thing is to always be doing air tricks. Like
yes.
Little flips and shit.
You have to be entertaining yourself and the theoretical audience as you're playing.
The only thing that's bad about it is that there's not enough screen shake.
Yeah.
When I play a Vlambeer game, I expect the screen to shake so much that it's barely playable.
Exactly.
I mean, even in their newer games, they have there's a slider.
I'm worried, man. I think he might be losing his touch.
Yeah, this is a really cool one, and if you see this, I mean, we'll have an interview up with Rami talking about Luftrausers, and it's a really interesting game because when they made it right after Ridiculous Fishing got cloned, and so for him, Luftrausers is this game that just represents anger. And, but the thing is, when you know that and you play it, you kind of get it.
It kind of comes across
because the game is angry. Like you're going through and you're destroying everything, and it's all about keeping and sustaining a multiplayer and like never stopping and always going.
So that's what like all of those ships and like the eventual blimp that comes out of nowhere actually represents, is all these other like
assholes,
all these other assholes cloning his games.
Yep, sure. Yeah, that's it.
All right, well, hey, that's Luftrausers.
It's good.
It's real good.
I like it.
It's real good. Like seriously, as soon as we're done recording, I'm gonna pick this up on the Vita.
I am a total not chill.
Yeah. It's kind of the perfect hat to be wearing right now. And on that note,
don't point. Don't do that.
I already did. It's too late. You can't. I'm not gonna take it out.